Greetings, Leo. Welcome to Tifa's Tarot, and I hope you're doing well wherever you are in the world. And I'd like to wish you a happy full moon. And for this full moon, we're going to go ahead and take a look at your current energy during this full moon and what the next cycle is going to look like for you. So, one thing that we have to remember about full moons is that they are the culmination of the energy and what you've been putting your time, your mind, your body into for this past lunar cycle from the new moon to the full moon. Okay, so the full moon is a time to release these things that don't work for you anymore. It's a time to examine those things. And so the full moon this today, I should say, is in the sign of Virgo. So Virgo is a sign that's very practical, very resourceful. It has to do with your health, your physical being, your mental well-being as well, your job, your finances. So what we could be looking at, the theme of this particular full moon, is those things that comprise of like your material world, but also balancing that with our spiritual world as well. Okay. So I've already meditated on your energy, and I've pulled a few cards to talk about what you should be expecting for this new full moon season. So this particular full moon, what's being asked for you to release is this idea that there is a win-win forecast that is foreseen, okay? And what this really is telling you is that you need to release things or people that don't work for your current reality, okay? You might be very burdened by these concepts, and you have refused to kind of like move on from someone or something, okay? And maybe when we talk about a win-win outcome, is that you are not viewing the situation very fairly. You're viewing it from an overly optimistic point of view. So you could be guilty of giving a situation or person too much of the benefit of the doubt, okay? So what I kind of see here is that what you need to release is like anything or anyone that is burdening you that you've thought many times to let go. Let go of it. I know it's easier said than done, but this is what this full moon is asking you to release. So, what this full moon is showing you is that you really do need to believe in the impossible. Okay, I know this is a very practical full moon with the sign being in Virgo, but there is newness that's on the horizon. There's a new love that's waiting to make contact with you. There's a new way of a life or being, right, with the Emperor that's waiting as well. You can also keep this optimistic attitude and this idea with the Sun card, okay? And you've also got like new concepts of ways of making money as well. So what I'm kind of seeing is that this new moon, or I'm sorry, this full moon is really showing you the possibility of what new love looks like, of what a new job or a new source of income looks like. It's asking you to believe that you can achieve, or you can put these things in order to make yourself happy. Okay, you don't have to like settle for things that are disappointing. You don't have to stay in something that you don't have to stay in a situation that you don't want to be in if it's burdensome for you. Okay. um and I what looks like is happening next is that when you release yourself out of these things, if you're able to do this during the cycle, you're really going to be able to show the world the real you. Okay, the world is going to see this, and it's asking you to don't fear showing the world this real you. And it might be difficult because you might have to break a few hearts to do it, or maybe even your own in the process of that. Okay, so other people can be disappointed by this. Okay, but to stay in something that you don't want to be in, and I'm really picking up a lot of love messages. It's a very toxic way of being. Release this toxicity as well. Okay, with this devil card. um the real you does not need to obsess or to make everybody happy. Okay, it does not need to make everybody happy with this King of Cups in reverse. You need to actually, you do yourself a real disservice by not being authentic when you do yourself a disservice when we're not living in our authentic self by accepting things and people around us um, just because they have good intentions, right? It's not quite enough, right, for what we actually want. And finally, is this full moon is what's next for you is that you're gonna have a new idea of like new messages of how to be like industrial or financially competent in some way, okay? So show the world the real you, and in a way where even if it's painful to other people, you've gotta live with a certain amount of authenticity, right? And that's gonna be the word of this reading is really like just being authentic. So, Leo, I hope this helped anyone, everyone who made it this far to watch this. And please comment, like, and subscribe for additional content. Please feel free to book me for a personal reading. You can find more information in the About section of my channel. And happy full moon, Leo. I love you guys so much. Bye.